stage. Up and cover, fantastic. You're gonna love her. Make some noise for Talia Pollock.
So many women tonight, huh? Yeah. All right. So I met my boyfriend online, which is just a nice way of saying that God was taking too long, so I decided to take matters into my own hands. And let me say that OkCupid did better than an okay job, because he's my better half. You know, the half that pays for fancy dinners and puts up with my crazy shit. Man, it is so fun having somebody in love with you. I mean, they do things for you that nobody else on the planet would ever do. Like the other day, my boyfriend, after going to his great uncle's funeral in the pouring rain and working a full day of work, he carried my air conditioning unit up 5 flights of stairs. 5 flights. That is something that maybe I could get a Craigslist Dominican to do for $85 and a glass of Gatorade. But for him, you know, love was the reward. And I say that because I was on my period, so I love you was really the only reward I could give him. You know, he is just so good to me. He is just so sweet. He tells me that when I'm upset, he's upset. You know, how much better could he get at stressing me the hell out? I mean, when I'm in a bad mood, it's hard enough. Now when I'm in a bad mood, I have to deal with cheering him up too? Hey babe, how was your day? Oh, it was awful. How was yours? Oh, well, now it was awful too. Oh, what can I do to cheer you up? Well, what can I do to cheer you up? It's a sick cycle that doesn't go anywhere. It just makes me feel worse. Oh, yeah. You know, love really makes us better, no? It makes us just better people. The hardest is when he's in a bad mood. You know, because I just want to take his pain away. I want to take his stress, his frustration, all the pain in the world away from him and just give it to my ex-boyfriends. You know, I'd just rather give it to somebody else. You know, we're still in the early phases of our relationship where we celebrate every month anniversary like it's a year. Happy 3 months, baby. I love you. Oh, it's our 4-month anniversary. I'm so glad you remembered. I love you. I think what we're really doing is just celebrating how long it's been since we were single and lonely. So we went to Bed Bath & Beyond a few weeks ago. You know, it was cute to be all domestic and stuff. You know, we were looking at vacuum cleaners because my apartment's too messy. And we were looking at paper plates because I'm crazy for not having a dishwasher. And I think a lot of other young couples were going through a similar thing, because every time I would yell, babe, all these exhausted, anxious-looking guys would turn around looking at me. You know, it was like when I was a little girl and I'd yell, Mom, and all these women would look at me in the aisles of Walmart. You know, I could just imagine all the old men turning around at Darling and Ethan Allen, and, you know, all the women turning around at Yo-Ho at a water park. Yes, spaghetti? You know, I'm really grateful for all these dating shows that are on the air. They teach me so much about relationships. Like, I swear to you, I seriously broke up with my last boyfriend because I realized that I was not as in love with him as those 12 girls were with that other guy. It was just a really eye-opening experience for me. And you know, I love to compare my relationship to the relationships on the show because it really helps me know that I'm doing well. I mean, these people have to travel to exotic places like Hawaii and fall in love in the sunset in a secluded spot on the beach. I mean, if I was in a secluded spot on the beach, I'd fall in love with an iguana. You know, so it makes me feel really good that we fell in love at a shitty movie in the Lower East Side. I think we're doing all right. It's also weird how in these reality shows, they don't have to deal with any real-life shitty circumstances. You know, there's no like, babe, you didn't put down the toilet seat, or honey, it's your turn to wash the dishes. No, it's like, babe, I called shotgun in our chartered flight to Costa Rica. Or, honey, it's your turn to jump into the hot springs first. not real life. Not real life at all. So my grandmother passed away not too long ago. It's okay, guys. Don't worry about it. She was 90 and passed peacefully in her sleep. I guess she's living the dream. You know, I've learned that nowadays the hip thing to do is to send people edible arrangements when somebody dies. I'm sorry, but since when are heart-shaped pineapple and red grape kebabs an adequate way to express one's sympathy? What is the thinking there? Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss, but this heart-shaped pineapple will take your pain right away. I mean, it's not even personalized. It's the same fruit you send to someone on their birthday. It's not like there's special sympathy fruit, right? There's blood oranges, but that's a little morbid. You know? So I'm sitting around with my family, we're mourning and planning the funeral and, you know, doing all that stuff, and the doorbell rings. And I go to open it, and I see this pathetic dude standing there holding this psychotic package. And he presents it to me, almost looking guilty. You know, and he makes me sign for it to know that now the people that sent me their condolences in the form of fucking Fuji apples can rest peacefully knowing that I'm doing okay. But you know what? That damn fruit just becomes another responsibility. So, you know, in the midst of planning the funeral and the wake and mourning, my family had to deal with not one, not two, but 3 mammoth baskets of skewered fruit. And those things do not fit into your fridge, alright? I'll have you know that even if you were to empty all the food out, eat it all, or give it to a homeless person, and then rearrange your shelves, the damn fruit still wouldn't fit in because of its awkward arrangement. So my family's running around like lunatics, trying to slide each individual cantaloupe ball and chocolate cherry off its skewer and shoving it into Ziploc bags so we could fit it into the fridge. The last thing we needed was that fruit to go bad. There's only so much death a family can take at one time. Alright guys, thanks, that's my time.